2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Cowboy is out there with the monster. Then there's the Miracle Man. Then there's Duncan. And it's O'Neal in at the 2.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
Wilson, he's checked in for the West. McGrady comes in for Shaq.
And this game literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties. Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
McGrady against Westbrook. Jordan trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Westbrook.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
Now here's Jordan to the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket of the night. Here's Miracle Man, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Here's Westbrook. Hardaway score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Westbrook. Rebound by Tyler.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Barkley, he's checked in for the East. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Duncan, he's checked in for Tyler. Pippen comes in for Magician. Derrick Rose is checked in for McGrady. And Thunder subbed in for Miracle Man. And Barkley throws it down hard.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
Pippen can't hit. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 2, Jordan finds Westbrook. And finished Passed off by Westbrook.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
It's deflected. And here's the fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Big group substitution here for the East. Chamberlain's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. James comes in for Jordan. Magic Johnson, he checked in for Hardaway. And Doncic is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Shaq is checked in for the West. Johnson against Rose. Johnson, the pass to Doncic. Lets it fly. Here's Chamberlain. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he... He is that open.
And the foul on Rose. That is his first foul of the game. So for the West, Tyler, he's checked in for Duncan. Magician comes in for Scottie Pippen. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Rose.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing by 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Here's Gary, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
The West All-Stars have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Now the East All-Stars with it. A floater. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An opposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right. Now, I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And the foul called on Thunder. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The East All-Stars shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
There's an awful lot to like about Doncic, but probably what jumps out at me most is how competitive he is. I mean, he wants to dominate whoever's guarding him.
James, the pass to Doncic. And here is Johnson over Rose. Misses the fadeaway jumper. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the first. Stay with us as we get... Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
On the court for the West All-Stars, they've got Stockton. Duncan is out there with Pippen, and it's Rose, and it's Shaq in at the 5 spot.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, I love the athleticism of Mourning. More so, though, the motor. And you saw it on display there with the alley-oop.
And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. It's blocked by Shaq. Stockton with it. He's picked up by Doncic, and the whistle blows. As the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. The Monsters checked in for Shaq. Tyler comes in for Tim Duncan. Wilson, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Miracle Man in for Rose.
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
Doncic kicks to Mourning. Plays it up off the glass. Mourning's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for John Stockton.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Johnson outside. Doncic outside. Mourning inside. McGrady covering.
Boy, the aggressiveness of Mourning inside, I like it. I mean, when he's this deep, he's looking to throw it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the East with some changes. Karl Malone's checked in for Chamberlain. Hardaway comes in for Johnson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Luka Doncic.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish, a leader off the court as well as on. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
On the wing, Hardaway. It's rebounded by the West. Fast break, here they come. And he dunks it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Knocks it loose. Pass to McGrady. Launches a three. Boom, he jams it straight down. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Timeout called, East All-Star.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And the East with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Mourning. And Michael Jordan subbed in for James. Malone's shot good.
Boy, Malone has a deadly jump shot, especially from the mid-range. Doesn't get any better watching him knock that down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Jordan the pass to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Hardaway, great positioning on the putback.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. From 15 feet away, here's Malone. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And the West All-Stars have possession. They trail by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
It's tipped. And here they come. And here they go. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Yep. The Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Barkley, he's checked in for Karl Malone. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the East All-Stars now. Westbrook finds Jordan. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Fires the 3. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got the lead up to 4 now for the West All-Star.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
The East All-Stars shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That's good from Westbrook.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
The high post shot. It doesn't go for him. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Here's Gary. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Westbrook. Stockton, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And Stockton drops them both. 8 seconds left in the first half. Outside Jordan. 1 second left. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a show. An amazing first half of basketball. And it looks like we've got a game on our hands that will cap off this great weekend in style. The East and West both giving the fans everything they can. And now with the second half.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Malone is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Kareem. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Westbrook in at the 1.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Westbrook dishes to Hardaway. Duncan with the block. And here's the fast break. Rose leading the way. Hardaway with the steal. And they're moving it up. Jordan the pass to Westbrook. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
So the West ends up going with the new group. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Jordan. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Malone trying to break free. It's deflected, and he recovers it. 4 on the clock. Here's Jordan. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more. To the inside, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
The East making a switch. James is checked in. Here's Westbrook. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, he is so tough to guard without fouling because he's aggressively attacking you at all times. And one of the great things about Westbrook, he's high motor all day, every day.
Miracle Man, the pass to Tyler. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Tyler's got 8 points.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. They get it back. Malone, count it.
Boy, the focus from Malone impressive. Not allowing the defense to get the better of him on these difficult finishes.
Here's Miracle Man, and that one is stuffed right through.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Morning's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Miracle Man, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Magic Johnson. He checked in for the East. Now a timeout call by the West All-Stars. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Pippen's checked in for Wilson. And Thunder subbed in for Miracle Man. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing right side. Fires from 18. And there's Karl Malone on the assist by James. He's got 6.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
All sorts of time, and the shot goes in. Now just a 2-point West All-Star lead.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Westbrook passes to Malone. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
And some changes here for the East. Chamberlain's checked in for Mourning. Barkley comes in for James. And Doncic is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the West All-Stars, O'Neal's checked in for the Monster. Duncan comes in for Tyler. And it's Rose in for Tracy McGrady. And he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw drops for Rose.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
Barkley outside. Doncic outside. There's the pass to Barkley. There's the lob to the hoop, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
Boy, I tell you, for such a big guy, what a remarkably fluid athlete. You can see.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown, appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Doncic kicks to Barkley. Pass to Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Rose, no good. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the West All-Stars?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Doncic. The 10-footer. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist from Duncan. Duncan's got assist number 5 here tonight. Rose has gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just 1 miss. It's stolen by Rose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Magic Johnson picks one up. The first one falls.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
And it's sent back by O'Neal. And here we go. It's stolen by Johnson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the dunk by Jordan.
Pretty good display of strength by Jordan there. Absorbed the contact and still able to nail the shot.
The East making a switch. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. The Monsters checked in for O'Neal. Tyler comes in for Tim Duncan. Wilson, he's checked in for Pippen. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Thunder. Doncic kicks to Barkley. Pulls it up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Doncic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, the take charge mentality of Doncic on display there. The quick fire approach demonstrates his confidence.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Rose. The East making a switch. And Rose drops them both. Outside Hardaway. Here's Chamberlain. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams. How about a look at today's State Farm assisted? The game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Miracle Man. Cowboy is out there with the Monster. Then it's Magician. And it's McGrady in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Jordan. That's tipped. Here's Miracle Man, guarded by Hardaway. And he can extend the lead to double digits. Here are the East All-Stars. 8-point game. And Chamberlain with the stop.
I'll tell you what, if you let Wilt get the ball there, that's the poster shot you can expect.
Here's Here's the monster. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one drops. Russell Westbrook in for Chamberlain. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. The West All-Stars on D. And the foul goes on the Magician. That's foul number 2 for him. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Wilson against Jordan from 17 feet out. And that's good off the glass that time.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
The monster passes to Wilson. Here's the monster. Abdul-Jabbar covering. McGrady kicks to Wilson. Passes it to Tyler. Now, here is Barkley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him Pretty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Penny.
Miracle Man. Westbrook with the block. And that one, good. 18 points for the monster.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Karl Malone's checked in for the East. And here are the East All-Stars. The drive by Jordan.
Hey, when Jordan is cutting to the cup, he's locked in on throwing it down. The D doesn't have a chance at denying him that chance.
Count the basket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Offline with his 3. Here's Wilson. Malone trying to break free. Here's the monster. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now an 8-point West All-Star lead.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Inside, Hardaway got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. Here's Tyler. McGrady left side. Lots of room. Again, the West All-Star.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Outstanding finishing there by Jordan. Terrific at getting inside and powering the flush down.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. 2 shots. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Westbrook. First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Fires from deep. They get it again. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
To the middle. Hardaway passes to Malone. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And Hardaway, Penny Hardaway, boy, what a terrific passer he is. Great floor awareness and does an excellent job finding the open man.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Here's Westbrook. It's on target from the high post. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, Westbrook always in control. He gets the shot that he wants to. And over time, that can just wear out a defense.
The monster. McGrady outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Timeout called East All-Star. They're down by 12. 124 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Miracle Man.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And the tradition in honor of just being invited to play here, let alone receiving honors of All-Star Game MVP. Just tremendous. In fact, one could argue we had a couple great candidates here, but he deserved it. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line. And Russell Westbrook drops them both. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's Miracle Man, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And yes, it's good.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical, length, size, touch, unguardable inside.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Doesn't go that time. And the West All-Stars have possession. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Free throw line jump shot. Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
Miracle Man, the pass to McGrady. Here's Miracle Man. From deep. The shot, no good. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.